Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. On behalf of IUU Sindh community student, I warmly welcome you all to today's webinar. I am Nia Khan, serving you as your host today. I am a BSc Psychology student at IOU and also our community IT support assistant. With me is my co-host Seher Qureshi, our chairperson of IOU Sindh region, currently pursuing MA in Islamic Studies. Together, we will guide you through this session. To begin our session, we have prepared a short video presentation by Dr. Bilal Phillips on 7 reasons why you should join IOU. Let's watch it together.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before you go any further, I would like to share with you 7 excellent reasons why you should choose IOU for your knowledge journey. Reason number 1, Allah centered. We have deliberately returned morality to its proper place in all of our classes and lectures. Reason number 2, affordable. We have made IOU unbelievably affordable so we can educate as many Muslims as possible among our ummah. Reason number 3, accredited. IOU is a Ministry of Higher Education accredited university. Reason number 4, accessible. You can study at IOU from your home or anywhere at any time. Reason number 5, authentic. We only teach authentic knowledge that is aligned with Islamic core values of the Quran. Reason number 6, awesome. IOU has the most diverse student body of any university in the world. So you will meet and interact with Muslim students from literally all corners of the globe. Reason number 7, accepting. Women in IOU are fully represented and they have excelled beyond our wildest expectations. These are among the top 7 reasons why you should seriously consider enrolling in IOU, a modern online digital age university built on Islamic foundations.
Now let's continue with our further presentation. As you have seen in the previous video, the International Open University was founded by Dr. Bilal Phillips, which is a pioneer in authentic Islamic and Islamized modern education. It offers a wide range of accredited programs in Islamic studies, Arabic, psychology, business, economics, education, IT, and more. IU's mission is to make authentic education affordable and accessible worldwide. Its vision is to nurture leaders who inspire positive change across communities. Uh, IUU programs are recognized internationally by universities, evaluation services, and accrediting bodies. This recognition highlights the quality, authenticity, and global acceptance of its program. Various countries are listed below. The university is organized into several faculties, including Faculty of Arabic and Islamic Studies, Arabic Language and Islamic Studies, Faculty of Liberal Arts and Science, Business Administrations, Economics and Finance, Education, Information Technology, and Psychology. For our Urdu-speaking learners, IUU offers the Foundation of Islamic Studies program. It is fully online, self-paced, accessible 24/7. This program, taught by esteemed scholars, provides a strong foundation in the basics of Islamic sciences. IOU subsidiaries. IOU also runs several subsidiaries to make learning easier and more diverse. Global Quran Memorization Center, in which Quran memorization and tajweed for all ages. General Diploma in Islamic Studies, over 40 short courses at very affordable fees. Ilm Institute, short Islamic and professional courses from expert teachers worldwide. Solis Islamic Mental Health Services, affordable online counseling and workshop by qualified Muslim professionals. Introducing our today's speaker. The IUU Sindh Region Student Committee is honored to present our esteemed speaker of the day, Ustad Zahra Fatma. On the screen, you can see the previous webinars which we have done, and you can watch these lectures, webinars on the YouTube as well. Also, our upcoming webinar by Taha Ibn Jalil, Halal Dating Halal Relationship and the Riyaj of Zina, will be presented on Monday, 8th September 2025. So keep notified with us. The IOU Sync Committee regularly hosts beneficial webinars. We encourage you to stay connected with us and share these programs with others so they may also benefit. For any queries, you may contact on the giving numbers and the email ID on the screen. The IOS in Regi now presents our esteemed speaker of the day, Ustad Zahra Fatma. She embraced Islam in 1999 and has since been a shining example of steadfastness and dedication. She is originally from India. She made hijrah to the Gambia, continuing her journey of faith with strength and sincerity. Ustad Zahra has been actively engaged in dawah, both online and offline, calling people back to their creator, inspiring them to improve themselves from Islam. Currently, she serves as the IOU University as the marketing and sales manager, where she continues to make as impact. She has also conducted numerous sessions for the youth, counseling, motivating, and empowering them to become leaders of the Ummah. We are truly blessed to have her with us. Now, I would like to hand over this session to you, Zara Fatma.
Thank you, Sister Nian. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone. Before I begin the session, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share my experience with everyone, and IOU for providing us this platform. As a poster rightly says, from darkness to light, Alhamdulillah, my journey to Islam, it began how I questioned the idol worship, how I admired the hijab, and how I explored the danger of Muslims being called as terrorists. So these three is the highlights that actually led me to Islam. So let me begin my journey questioning the idol worship. It started when I was very young, around 8 year old. I was from a Hindu family. I used to go to temple. So when I was there was a stone, literally a stone without any shapes. So this stone was worshipped by offering yogurt and a colored powder, yellow and red color powder was spread on it. That's what usually the Hindus do it. They use those powders. I'm not sure what audience we have here, if you understand, but that's how they use that on the idols. Those kind of yellow and red powders are used. Okay, I think there was some issue with the connection, so I'm back again. So this made me question, and my mom simply told me, "No, we're not supposed to question these things." And I was silenced. Then we were offering, just like those days we had this 5 paise and 10 paise. I don't know if you're all very young, you would have not even seen those coins. But those days we had these coins, and that's the coin we used to offer the poor people who were sitting along the temple. So again, I questioned. I said, we are offering the beggars a very, you know, such a small amount, and but then we are going ahead and spending a lot of money on the stone. My mom still told me I should be silent, but I came home, I told this to my father, and he somehow agreed. And he did instruct my mother that we should not be doing any kind of, it's called abhisheka, that's a word they use. So he said you shouldn't be doing that again. So, alhamdulillah, after this, I started questioning. I remember this very well because that was like a turning point as a childhood for me. And then after this, I started questioning a lot about idol worship. I started questioning a lot about many culture, about Hinduism culture, the festivals that we were following, why those festivals were celebrated, um, each and everything. I wanted answers for everything. And I used to frequently ask my father, why is this and why is that? And my father said, oh, we are actually coming from a Shudra community. Again, it's a part of Hinduism caste system. So we coming from that caste. And he said, these Brahmins are the ones, they should be actually knowing more about Hinduism. So you should go to the priest in the temple and then check with them. So I started going to the temple, contacting the priest, and started asking the priest these questions. And they also didn't have answers. Then I went to the library. I wanted to buy Vedas book. I wanted to read Vedas, Upanishads. I went to the library in MG Road. It's one of a famous road in my city. And most of the books are available. It's known for you know um, one of the biggest library in my city. I went there to check about books on Hinduism so I can read, understand, and follow it dedicatedly. This was my intention. My intention was going closer to God. And I didn't know much about Islam or Muslims. I had a good knowledge on Christianity, not very good knowledge, but at least I knew Christians worship Jesus, for example. Something about Christianity I knew, but I had no friends who were Muslims. So I did almost, I had no idea about Muslims. So I just wanted, my entire intention was getting closer to God. So I wanted to learn more about Hinduism, more about Vedas, more about Upanishads, so that I can get closer to God. So my journey went on this way until my 10th grade, asking question, learning, very dedicatedly doing my pujas morning and evening. I used to pray to the Hindu gods. And uh, my journey went this way. Then when not exactly 10th grade, sorry, it may be up to 8th grade. And then 8th, 9th, 10th, I joined a new school. In this school, I then saw some Muslim girls wearing hijab. So this is my second attraction, or my second uh, introduction to Muslims or Islam. Or I was attracted with this hijab because I used to wear a skirt, a school uniform. And I used to see many guys teasing. Uh, you know, it was very common those days. I'm not sure about now again, but those days it was very common again. And I was very uncomfortable. And I used to ask my own classmates, who, as I said, this was like quite common. They used to do to the other girls, but they were not doing it to us because we were classmates. But the different class boys used to tease another group of girls. That's how it was. So I was asking them, why don't you tease those girls in those hijab? They said, no, no, we can't tease them. Their brothers will come with knife. So we are very scared of those brothers who are wearing, those girls who are wearing hijab. So we cannot tease them. I was shocked. I said, Somehow I felt the girls in the hijab are much more protected than me. People don't want to, you know, just don't want to take them as granted. That's the way they were taking me for granted. They could just say what they want to say, comment they want to say. But I that was a small attraction. I felt the girl in the hijab is more secured and she's more, um, more protected. And in that Christian university, there was a missionary, and she was preaching about Christianity. While I was listening to her about Christianity, she happened to just tell me that Muslims are terrorists and we need to be careful about them. So this line attracted me because during 1989 to mid 2000, they were actually referring to Kashmiris as well, and who had taken up armed struggle in Kashmir to get freedom, which they are struggling even till today. So they were actually referring them as terrorists. So, and we had a lot of Kashmiris in my layout or my neighborhood during that time. So I was quite worried. I was concerned. I thought, what are these people up to? Are they going to cause, trouble to us? Are these people are troublemakers? Are they going to, cause issues to us? So I was quite concerned. So I just thought, let me learn more about this religion. Why is this religion teaching these things? So I went to my college library again, which is one of the best and very huge library again. Um, so there I found about religion. I just found two books. I still remember very well. Just found two books there, and one book was about all the religion. It had a compilation of all the religion, and Islam was around some 20 pages or 30 pages in the entire compilation of the entire religion. So I started reading about Islam. There, I didn't find anything that talks about any terror or violence. It was talking about five pillars of Islam and about hijab and uh, yeah, Hajj, and more explanation on that, and charity. So I was like, what is it? Why is it not connecting? Why? What is that I should actually be fearing about them? What is that I should actually be careful about them? So again, my journey started, and I was trying to talk to some Muslim girls in my college. Um, and I was trying to ask them, what is this about Islam? What are you girls are up to? Like, what are you people are up to? And why is this they're calling terrorists? And what is all this about? They were quite hesitant, but they just told me, they gave me a copy of the Quran. They told me I can read that copy. They got me a subscription to one of the Islamic newspaper available in the local town. I just started reading them. I read the Quran, but I couldn't understand much. So I wasn't able to. So again, I approached these girls. I said, I just want to understand a little more. So they got me a book. One of them got me a book. It's called Parda and the Status of Women in Islam. I repeat again, it's Parda and the Status of Women in Islam. This was written by Maulana Maududi, Rahimahullah. Alhamdulillah. That book, I would say, changed my entire, led me to complete darkness to light. If you, I still have the copy of the book with me now. I'm not sure if it's available in the market. If that book is even relevant even till today. I read this book around 25 years ago, and imagine that book is even relevant till today. If you read the book, you will feel that, oh, this book is modern book. It talks about today. It talks about the present society. So when I read it at that time, again I felt the same thing. Even though that book published quite a long ago, the edition was, it was about how, what was there in the book. In the book, it was written about how a woman is treated in different other religion. Again, a comparative study of how a woman is treated in different other religion, how a woman is treated in Hinduism, how women is treated in Christianity, and how women is treated in Islam. Alhamdulillah, after I read this book, I felt the book really respected women, and I was like quite a good feminist, I would say, not a, because I was more about always supporting women, of course. Like those days they used to tell me, oh, this mother-in-law and daughter-in-law fight, I used to say, no, no, they are good, it's the man who doesn't know how to handle both. It's just causing issues. So I was always in the favor of women. So when I read this book, and I the conclusion of the book, how the book ended by respecting, true respect to women, true respect to the way she has been physically made, mentally made, how Allah has actually made her, and what is that exactly what is expected from her, is written in the book. It's very clear. Anyone with open mind, again, if they can read that, they will understand the importance of hijab. They will understand why women has to be treated the way in Islam a woman is treated. So, Alhamdulillah, once I finished that book, I made up my mind to be a Muslim. That's when I had decided that I'll be a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. But I wasn't sure how to become a Muslim, whom should I contact, because I wasn't very close to any Muslim as a friend. I wasn't. And I didn't know where to go and what to do, what's the next step. And I read Quran, but I didn't understand much about what was written, because when you're coming from a Hindu background, you don't know who's Adam, who's Hawa, who's the prophets. We have no idea. Hinduism does not have this background. So when you read about them, you don't understand what they're talking about, whom they are talking about. You don't have the connection because everything is new. So I wasn't, but I was able to connect the, as a Hindu, what wrong I went, things that went wrong in my religion, and what Islam was offering me was a better solution. So that is what was mean attracted me to Islam. And Alhamdulillah, I, with my journey, as Allah was, always there for me from the day one till today. Alhamdulillah, He always opened ways for me. And I didn't know, as I said, whom to meet, what to do. I happened to meet Lucky Ali singer, his wife, his first wife, and she had also accepted Islam. He was in our town, and I got an opportunity to, I understood that she had accepted Islam. So I was just curious to meet her. I just thought, let me just, meet her, because I was like, meeting any Muslim was like excitement for me those days. Every Muslim is like a VVIP for me. So because I just wanted to ask any Muslim I meet, I used to tell them I want to be your friend, I want to ask more about Islam. But I didn't get much support from my immediate college friends. Those girls, those sisters, they were all getting worried. The more interest I was showing in Islam, they were actually getting worried. They thought I might put them into trouble. It can, escalate. My parents might get angry, and that might, the issues might get escalated. So everybody kept a back foot. Nobody actually came to help me out. Alhamdulillah. And then I met this sister. As I said, everybody's a VVIP for me. I wanted to go and meet her and ask her how she accepted Islam, and how did she, what are the things I can do. When I went, mashallah, she made things so simple for me. And she told me, you just have to tell Shahada and you're a Muslim. I said, oh, please, I want to. And imagine, I was in a city with so many people, but I met someone who was very new to my city, and she was the person who at least had the courage to give me the shahada and explain to me what a Muslim should be doing. My salah, just one, I just met her once, and that's where I took my shahadat. I became a Muslim, and she explained to me about salah and fasting, and I said okay. I didn't know again Arabic, so my journey about learning about Islam was went through a very tough position because I was not getting any support. Totally no support, mashallah. Now I see many sisters, especially even here right now, Sister Sahar Qureshi, mashallah. She's assisting so many reverts to accept Islam, teach them the basics. May Allah reward her. So many such people I see the dawa people into dawa, and I myself now I'm ready to support reverts where we can explain, make things easy for them and help them out. But those days I didn't get any help, alhamdulillah, but any help from the people. But I got complete help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who never left me alone till today, always there for me. And with all my sincere duas, all my duas being answered, and I was able to grow in Islam and learn about the deen. I went through again learning deen. I went through different sects as well. Again, I didn't know which was the right one, so even there I went through it. So alhamdulillah, with this journey of mine, I also realized that idol worship was wrong during this journey. Hijab is the best, and Muslims are not terrorists. um, I started meeting Kashmiris. As I said, every person is a VVIP for me. I started understanding about them. I started understanding that they are fighting for their own freedom. And uh, you all know by now, fighting for your own freedom, especially if Muslims are doing that, and that's what they call as terrorists, which is absolutely wrong. As I understood quite long ago, alhamdulillah, again Allah guided me that this is the truth. And he opened ways for me by which I can understand all this. I could understand this all this complexity in a very simple way, on the truthful way, with proper evidences and proper history. Because I was not a person who could just blindly, someone says something and I'm going to take it. I will always I'll question them. I'll try to ask for proofs and evidences. Alhamdulillah, only with that I start accepting things, which is there even now, alhamdulillah. So this was my quick story, alhamdulillah, a journey that started with questioning and a liking towards a hijab, and exploring um, about Muslims, alhamdulillah. So by this I would like to end here, alhamdulillah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me.
Jazakallah, Sister Fatma, for sharing your journey with us. It was an amazing, but we have no question. So,
Mashallah. Okay.
on behalf of the IUU Sindh Committee, I would like to sincerely thank all of you for attending this program. May Allah make this gathering a source of knowledge and guidance for all of us. To conclude our session, I now request our respected guest speaker, Ustaz Zahra Fatma, to recite the closing supplication.
Sure. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa
Walaikum assalam
barakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.